We recognize the land on which we gather is the ancestral territory of the Haudenosaunee, the Huron-Wendat, and the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. Brampton is within Treaty 19 from 1818. In January 2020, the Village Singers began rehearsing for their spring show called We're Gonna Make Music For You. It was to be a special performance to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the first show and was to include songs from the different performances during those 10 years. When the singers had a rehearsal on March 10th, 2020, little did they know that would be their last spring rehearsal for 4 years. We have decided to include some of those anniversary songs, some new ones, and I think you will be able to pick out others that were adapted especially for the Village Singers. The number you have just heard was to be in that 2020 anniversary production. The Welsh singer, Mary Hopkin, was one of the first artists to be signed by the Beatles' Apple label. She recorded Those Were the Days as her debut single in 1968. From the 2016 show Down Memory Lane, please welcome Graham, Tony, Edgar, and the Village Singers in Those Were the Days.
Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours and dreamed of all the great things we would do.
for it from a Nigerian friend who would use the expression obladi, oblada, life goes on, brah, meaning life goes on no matter what. And we will let you know when you can join in on the final chorus. We wanted to include the number which is considered to be his signature song. Deo is an adaptation of a Jamaican work song. The call and response show the monotony of loading bananas on ships in the Caribbean. Here are Edgar and the Village Singers with Deo.
I say, chaps, I'm looking for some bananas.
Deo,
There he is.
Deo, Deo. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Day, he said 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 day. Daylight come and we wanna go home. When the night gonna drink around. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Stand banana till the morning come. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Don't be so tight and tidy banana. Daylight come and we wanna go home. yo.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if that didn't wake you up, we have something for you now. Unfortunately, we ran out of bananas, but what we're going to do, Edgar's going to sing line 1. We and you will sing after him, same line. Second line, we and you, second line, continue till the end of the chorus. Ready?
Everyone ready? Yeah? Good. Day-o. 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 Daylight come when we want go home. Daylight come when we want to go home. Me said day, 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 yo. Me said day, 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 yo. All right. Daylight come and we won't go home. Daylight come and we want to go home. Great!
Piano Man was in the 2019 show Music Rewind. It was written and recorded by Billy Joel. In it, he talks about his experience of working in a bar to support himself when he was starting out in the music industry. The song has become Billy Joel's signature. Please feel free to join in the final chorus today as Graham, Dern, and the Village Singers perform the beloved hit.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
He says, son, can you find me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and sweet, and it's complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Sing us a song, piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and it does feeling alright.
Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be.
He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Sing it out! Sing us a song, your piano. Yeah. Sing us a song tonight, while we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while.
And the people know it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer, and they sit at the bar and put bread in my jaw, say, man, what are you doing here?
Okay, everybody, let me hear you singing.
Three, four, sing us a song again. Sing us a song tonight, when we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Thank you.
At Cornell University in 1959, a young physics major wrote a poem on his roommate's typewriter. The roommate, named Peter Yarrow, found it and put it to music. You might know him better as 1/3 of Peter, Paul, and Mary. From 2016's Down Memory Lane, this next act was scheduled to appear in Florida, but was turned back at the state border, allowing them to be here in Rosedale. I'd like to introduce you to Peter. Accompanying Peter this afternoon is Paul. And last but by no means least, here comes Mary to perform Puff the Magic Dragon. Mary? Yoo-hoo, Mary, wakey, wakey.
What kept you so long, darling?
Well, I'm sorry it took so long, but it takes a while to fill in all the wrinkles on the face, you know. This getting old is really tough. Your voice drops. Other things drop. And I can't keep up with plucking the hairs on my chin. So what are we doing today?
Well, we're going to sing a song that Peter wrote, you know, Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon, I remember that. Lying around, listening to the music, puffing the magic dragon.
This is a family show, really. No, we are not going to be lying around puffing. We are going to sing the song, Puff the Magic Dragon.
I get it. But Peter, what happened to your leg? I told you it was time to give up the hang gliding.
Oh, it was so much fun. Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea, and frolic in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Bob, and brought in strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Together they went sailing in a boat with billows sail. Jackie kept a lookout, watched them pass like and take sail. No kings and princes would bow whene'er they came, and pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Puff the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant rings gave way to other toys. One dark night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. And off that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar.
His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane without his lifelong friend. Puff could not be brave, so Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon danced on cherry lane. He came upon a little girl, Julie Maple was her name. She heard that Puff had gone away, but that can never be. So together they went sailing down the land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, that rascal!
Mull of Kintyre from 2018's Britain's Beat was written by Paul McCartney and Denny Lane and recorded by Wings at Paul's studio at his farm in Kintyre, Scotland. The title comes from the Gaelic for headland of Kintyre. His farm had become Paul's place to escape to when his life became too hectic. I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life has what is considered to be the longest title of any song in an MGM musical. It was composed for the movie Royal Wedding, which was loosely based on the screen partnership of Fred Astaire and his sister Adele. Our version will be performed by Shirley and Jim.
Yeah. You're always yeah. Always yeah.
You said it and I heard you.
Listen. I said it, so you hide it, so you're mad. So what?
So that's the last time I'll go to a party with you.
Gonna get that right?
Oh, you're always making cracks.
What?
Always humiliating me. Didn't your mother never teach you no manners?
I ain't never had no money. We was too poor.
I don't know what's the matter with you lately. You used to tell me you loved me. You used to treat me like a high-class dame. I'll give you one more chance. Do you love me or don't you?
No, I don't.
Quit stalling. I want a direct answer.
Listen, kid, there's one thing about you I can't understand. How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life?
You've had that reputation since you was a youth.
You must have been insane to think I'd tell you the truth.
How could I believe you when you said we'd marry?
Well, you know I'd rather hang than have a wife. I'd make you mine.
Well, how could I go for that old line?
How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar?
I know you've been a liar,
A double-crossing liar.
nothing but a liar.
Oh, my no-good cheating lie.
You said you would love me long
Get her.
and never would do me wrong.
Stop bending the suit.
And faithful you'd always be.
Well, baby, you must be learning to trust the Lord and low to time like me.
You said I'd have everything.
Oh, here we go.
A beautiful diamond ring, a bungalow by the sea.
Bungalow. You must be naive to ever believe a thrill of a lonely phony like me.
Hey, what about the time you went to Indiana?
I was lying, I was down in Alabama.
You said you had some business you had to complete.
What I was doing, I would be a cat to repeat.
What about the evenings you was with your mother?
I was romping with another honey lamb.
To think you swore our love was real.
Baby, at least but not forget that I'm a heel. How could you believe me when I said I love you when you know I've been a liar?
I know you've been a liar,
A double-crossing liar.
a double-crossing liar.
Oh, my no good, good for nothing lie. Making the time, breaking the time.
The following number from 2014's Back to Broadway is based on 16 Going on 17, a song from the 1959 musical The Sound of Music. Over the years, many groups have taken this music and added humorous lyrics. The Village Singers will perform their version called 60 Going on 70. was the last song of Rodgers and Hammerstein's musical collaboration, appeared in the 2013 show Around the World in 80 Minutes, and is another song from The Sound of Music. Here is Edelweiss to take us to intermission. Following this number, please remain in your seats for our door prize draws and share the wealth. Welcome back. Before the Village Singers existed, there was a choir that met in people's homes. When the leader of that group moved away, Shirley Campbell, who has a vast musical background, asked permission to have a new group rehearse in the clubhouse. An ad went out in the newsletter in 2009, and that was the beginning of the Village Singers. Shirley became the director and asked Ann Matheson if she would be willing to come to Rosedale to accompany the group. Anne foolishly said yes, and eventually she took over as director until Christmas 2022. We were without an accompanist and director from then until September 2023, when we found someone who had just moved into Rosedale, so had no idea what she was letting herself in for. And that person is Judy McDonald. There are two people who aren't with us anymore that deserve some recognition. The first is Nick Volpe, our veteran Argonaut. When the Rosedale Beatles would sing When I'm 64 and get to the line When I'm 94, they would point at Nick and he loved it. Many in the audience will remember his laugh in Those Were the Days. Joan Hume is another unforgettable member. Whenever we needed someone to do physical comedy, Joan would volunteer. She was wheeled off on a dolly and Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Once Joan was near a microphone when she forgot the words to Hey Big Spender and used a four-letter word instead. As you can imagine, the audience howled. From 2018's Britain's Beat, The Unicorn was written by Shel Silverstein, an American children's author, and recorded by the Canadian group, the Irish Rovers. Here are Lynn, Liz, Diane, Marjorie, Tony, Dern, Marky, Pat in The Unicorn. In 2015, the spring show was entitled, They Made the Songs Made Them. Sweet Caroline was written and performed by Neil Diamond and released in 1969. It was possibly inspired by Caroline Kennedy, and whether it was or not, Diamond sang it to her at her 50th birthday party in 2007. We know you're just waiting to sing along with this one, and we'll let you know when you can join in. Singers show would be complete without an appearance by Myrtle. She will join us now to talk about her views on life.
It's been so long with COVID and all, I thought I'd never see you guys again. Getting so sloppy these days. Anyways, I see there's quite a few ladies out there, and I just want to make sure that you know some of this information about midlife. Now, in case you're wondering, midlife is when the growth of hairs on your legs starts to slow down. But that's good because it gives you more time to look after your newly acquired mustache. And your body by Jake now has legs by Randon McNally. More red and blue lines than a map of Wisconsin. I mean, really. You know, when we were younger and we were going through puberty, they said, you're becoming your mother. When you're getting older, they don't tell you what you're becoming. I'm becoming my father. So Bert and me, the other day, we were lying in bed watching How to Marry a How to Be a Millionaire. So anyway, suddenly he turns to me and he says, Myrtle, would you like to make love? I said, no. He said, is that your final answer? I said, yes. He said, I'd like to phone a friend. So, anyways, I was worried about Bert because he is getting very forgetful. So I took him to the doctors, and the doctor said, well, okay, I'll take him in the office, and I'll talk to him for a bit, and I'll see what I think. So they went in, and I sat in the waiting room and waited, and finally Bert pokes his head out the door, and Myrtle, he says, do we have no, sorry. I'll get it. You know what it is. Do we have intercourse? And I said, no, we got MasterCard. So on the way home, Bert said to me, I'm worried about our sexual relations. And I said, I don't know where they are now because, you know, I haven't heard from them in ages and I don't even think we got a Christmas card from them this year. So I was telling Bert that I was very interested in AI. I've been looking at all these scientific programs. So I said, yeah, I'm really interested in AI. And he looked at me and he said, Myrtle, at your age, you're interested in artificial insemination? I don't know. So I had to go to the doctor for my medical, you know. So he asked me if I was eating healthy, the 4 food groups. I said, yeah, canned, frozen, bagged, and boxed. And he said, no, no. And I said, listen, doctor, at my age, I need all the preservatives I can get. So then I said to him, I'd like some birth control pills, please. He said, at your age, what do you want birth control pills for? I said, they make me sleep better. How do birth control pills make you sleep better? I said, I put them in my granddaughter's orange juice and I sleep. So I was down at the center there and I noticed everybody's walking around with these fancy dancy cell phones and they're clipped on their waist and everything. I can't afford one of those. I'm telling you, they're too expensive. So I wear my garage door opener on my waist so that I can fit in. But I got a question for you. When you're on the phone, why do they always say, for English, press 1, when they're only going to connect you with somebody you can't understand anyway? So last winter, Bert and I went down to Florida, and we had a wonderful time. It was great, except Bert got himself a really bad sunburn. Yeah, I had to take him to the doctor. It was so bad. And the doctor gave him calamine lotion and Viagra. And one was for the itch, and the other one to keep the sheets off him. I was watching that National Geographic the other day, and they were showing people almost my age that were mountain climbing. And I thought, mountain climbing at that age? I mean, goodness me, I'm happy if I can get my leg through my underwear without falling over. And I'm not saying I'm old and worn out, but I'll tell you, I try not to be near the curb on garbage day. Now, have you ever wondered why babies' diapers are called names like Loves, Huggies, Pampers, but adult underwear is called Depends? The reason for that is, no matter how many times babies poop in their diapers, we're gonna love them and hug them and pamper them. But if an adult does it in his pants, it depends on who's in the wheel. Did you hear that now that Donald Trump's with all these court cases, they're starting to get concerned for his safety? And so all of the agents down there, they've all been issued new instructions how to keep Donald Trump safe. So if they see any danger near him, they have to holler, "Donald, duck!" And did you hear about the guy out west that's so patriotic, he had a tattoo of Canada tattooed on his bottom? Only trouble is, every time he sits down, Quebec separates. So my neighbors got 3 little grandsons, they're really cute. And they were up to visit them a while ago, and so Grandpa was sitting having his coffee, reading his paper, when one of the little guys comes in and he says, "Grandpa, can you make a noise like a frog?" And he said, "Oh, I'm busy now having my coffee. Go out and play with your brother. I'll talk with you later." So off he goes, and then a few minutes later, one of the other little fellas comes in. "Grandpa, can you make a noise like a frog?" "What's this all about? Listen, let me read my paper in peace. Go on out and play with your brothers." Then the third little guy comes in. "Grandpa, can you make a noise like a frog?" So of course he puts his paper down. "Okay, get to the bottom of this. What's this all about? Why are you asking me if I can make a noise like a frog?" He said, "Well, Mom said, when you croak, we're going to Disneyland." So I was thinking the other day, do you ever wake up and kiss the person beside you and just lie there thinking how great life is? I did about a month ago. But apparently I'm not allowed on that airline anymore. So my friend Gert, now she lives in the United States, and she was telling me on the phone the other day, she's just sick and tired of how expensive their medical stuff is down there. She was having to have some tests. So she said, "It's costing me a fortune, Myrtle. What am I going to do?" I said, "You silly thing. Why don't you wait till you're going to the airport? Because you can get a free body scan, a free chest x-ray, and if you mention Al-Qaeda, you can get a free colonoscopy." That's right. So, anyways, I think I'm done. And I want to tell you before I leave you, don't let your worries get the best of you, because even Moses was a basket case. Bye-bye.
In 2015, they made the songs made them, was a 1965 song written by Lee Hazelwood and recorded by Nancy Sinatra with the backing of the prominent session musicians known as the Wrecking Crew. Here are Lynn and the women with These Boots Are Made for Walking. 3 shows, including 2018's Britain Speed. Backed by popular demand, here are the Rosedale Beatles. Please welcome Graham, Tony, Jim, Edgar, Derm, and enjoy their medley.
I'm concerned about my split ends, and somebody's taken my Brylcreem, so I don't know what's going on there. Where's the last?
Oh, he's got it. Yeah, we lost bloody Ringo again.
Very unreliable.
Ringo.
Yeah,
Very unreliable.
Oh, there he is. He's down there. Look.
I thought it was an hamburger.
Say hello, Ringo.
What happened to your hair, man?
You lost it. That's Merle.
Oh. Well, we've got a story for you. If I fell in love with you, would you promise to be true and help me understand? Because I've been in love before, and I found out love was more than just holding hands. If I give my heart to you, I must be sure from the very start that you would love me more than her. When I'm lost in you, oh please don't run and hide if I love you too. Oh please don't run and hide like her, 'cause I couldn't stand the pain, and I would be sad if my new love was in vain. So I hope you see that I would love to love you, and that she would cry when she learns we are true. 'Cause I couldn't stand the pain, and I would be sad if my new love was in vain. So I hope you see that I would love to love you, and that she would cry when she learns we are two. If I fell in love with you, 1, 2, 3, 4, Dr. Tree, peaches and cream, lips like strawberry wine. You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're high. You know the rhythm and curve, oh what a girl, I
with a girl like you, and I will love everything that you do, and I do, hey, and I do. Whoa, whoa, I never realized what a kiss could be. This could only happen to me. Can't you see? Can't you see? Now when I tell you that I love you, oh, you're gonna say you love me too. Oh, and when I ask you to be mine, you're gonna say you love me too. So I never realized what the things before. If this is love, you gotta give me more. Give me more. Yeah, give me more. Whoa, whoa, I never realized what a kiss could be. This could only happen to me. Can't you see? Can't you see? That when I tell you that I love you, oh, you're gonna say you love me too. Oh, and when I ask you to be mine, you're gonna say you love me too. You love me too. You love me too. You love me too. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I get older, losing my hair. Many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine? I swear a day reach bottle of wine. It must be out till 1:03. Would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? I can be handy and confused when your lights are gone. You can dance right by the fireside. Sunday morning, go for a ride. In the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 74? Or will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 84? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 94?
Thank you very much, and I hope you pass your audition.
In 2016's Down Memory Lane, the singers performed a number from 1964, written and produced by Smokey Robinson and sung by Mary Wells. Our version of My Guy combines it with a small segment of My Girl, written by Smokey Robinson and Ronald White of the Miracles.
My God,
Lonnie Donegan and became the first UK record to go straight to #1 on the singles chart, and was also the first comedy tune to top the chart. It was based on My Father Was a Fireman, sung by British troops during World War I. Jim, Pat, and the Village Singers will perform this song, and the last chorus is for everyone.
All right. Now here's a little story. To tell it is a must. About an unsung hero who moves away your dust. My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold lining trousers and he lives in a council flat. He looks so proper now in his great big hobnail boots. He's got such a jump to pull them up that he calls them daisy roots.
I say.
What?
Why, there's a police dog in my dustbin.
How do you know it's a police dog?
There's a policeman with him.
My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold lining trousers and he lives in a council flat.
I say.
What, you again?
My dustbin is absolutely full of toadstools.
How do you know it's full?
Because there's not much room inside.
My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold lining trousers and he lives in a council flat. Next time you see a dustman looking all pale and sad, don't take him in the dustbin, it might be my old dad.
In Music Rewind of 2019, a song by the Swedish band ABBA was performed. It was recorded and released in 1979. Judy, Liz, and Ethel will entertain us with their version 45 years later.
I was 12 and I
a children's song by McCartney and Lennon and sung by Ringo Starr, Yellow Submarine was also the title for an animated movie. A list of famous people who sang backing vocals on the original recording include Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones, the Beatles' producer George Martin, George Harrison's wife Pattie Boyd, and Marianne Faithfull. Just imagine yourself in the presence of all that talent when you sing along on the final chorus. Broadway in 2014 is based on Everything's Coming Up Roses, sung by Ethel Merman in the 1959 musical Gypsy. It was adapted for the Village Singers by Leslie Taman.
Starting here, starting now.
about him. Tony handles everything we do to do with the movement on stage. He figures out where everyone should sit, stand, how they should move on and off the stage. It's a thankless job and people are always complaining to him. So the singers want him to know how much he is appreciated.
Now it's my turn. So, first of all, I am going to thank the Entertainment Committee. They have done a lot of work for us, selling tickets, arranging for chairs to be set up, put on the coffee and the cookies. So, thank you very much. Next, I want to thank a person without whom this would not have happened, and that is our pianist, Judy McDonald. Next on my list is Sandra Lindsay, our MC. Not only does Sandra do the announcing for us, she's the person who researches all the origins of the songs and puts them into her talk so that we know what we're talking about. Following that, I would like to thank our musicians. We have Greg Wilkinson, Dave Ivan, everything's going on the drums, and we mustn't forget Graham Gunnett, who hides back here in the corner. Another person who is absolutely essential to our productions is the person who arranges all of our audio and our lights, and that is Graham Gunnett. No, sorry, no, that is Alan Dermody. Durham. After Durham, we will go to the people on the floor for us. First of all is Adam Shields on the soundboard. Now I have a little extra word for Adam. Adam started here quite a number of years ago, following Durham around, slowly learning the ropes. Adam also then took it unto himself to do further research, and today I think we can honestly call him a master of the soundboard. Also on the floor we have Tony Zakulin on the lights, Andrea Zakulin on spotlight. Next, I would like to thank all of the village singers who have come through, thick and thin sometimes, but they've come through, and I think we did a good job today. And last but not least, I would like to thank you, the audience. It's nice when you come out to support us. We hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and now you can go for the coffee and the nibblies. Thank you.